from him if you get anything. And if you sign him and he goes down, you're stuck with Kevin Newman and Eric Gonzalez, and that's not what the Pirates need going into 2019.
What if
not
he
for everything I
comes
just
in,
said about Archer?
He comes in, they keep him healthy, he gets some Permane sandwiches, he loves it, he starts tailgating with Musgrove and Brault, and he loves Pittsburgh, and he ends up being an MVP candidate.
Let the Marlins sign him. Have him prove to us in Miami that he can play,
and
then we can trade for him. But
okay.
I'm not running that risk of him holding up a roster spot for us and now having a big hole at shortstop, which is that thing that we need the most coming into this year.
Yeah, and then trade some prospects for him. Nice.
Yes! He's not going to be that good. He's going to have a 1 year. I mean, you're not going to have to give up a ton for him.
I don't know. I think it's something where
he's not coming back as a 7-WAR player.
Why not? I didn't say he's going to be a 7-WAR player, but
that's what I'm saying. So for a half
WAR at this point would
season,
be higher than
so a half season
would be higher
Tulo,
than Jordy Mercer, than Eric Gonzalez,
right?
And Kevin Newman.
Let him
and
prove
any of them
it to me somewhere else, and then I'll trade for him.
Yeah, but then you're going to
if I even need him. I'm good with it.
All you would have to give up for him is money.
I'm good with it. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that big of a prospect, Ryan.
What if
your number 27?
What if we have to trade?
You talking about JD Martinez brought back to the Tigers?
What if we have to trade international money for him?
I'm good with it. We just picked up $500K from Nova.
You're tighter than nutting is when it comes to that international money.
Give it up.
I think Tulowitzki would make some sense. I'm not saying it's going to work by far. I mean, the guy can't stay healthy. I'm not saying it's going to work, but I wouldn't be upset with a small deal.
You're an idiot.
And
he's an idiot.
Fallback plan. They have fallback plans.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
That's not a plan.
I mean, in a perfect world, Newman was supposed to be the shortstop.
Yes,
after
I
Mercer
understand
anyway.
that. I understand that. But variables have happened since then, and the biggest variable is he sucked. So I'm not comfortable with that
what's
anymore.
The variable? He wasn't good at all.
The variable was he reached the major leagues. That's just my problem. In a perfect world, Newman slides in, and if Newman could give you what Galvis is or Iglesias or whatever, then that I'm cool with that. But the matter of fact is, he presents negative value. And I'm not cool with that, And Tulowitzki could essentially be the same thing. I'd rather play this more safe than bring in Tulo and just blow a spot on the team.
You don't blow a spot.
You do.
You do. Guys can go to AAA. You can call guys up if it doesn't work. Especially
right.
if
And who
hit
you
the
calling
DL.
up? Kevin Newman.
Yeah, but you might be stuck
We
with
need
Kevin
better
Newman
than Newman.
as it is.
No, then that's Neil's fault.
I mean, we'll see. None of those shortstops have signed. Even Marvin Gonzalez is still out there. So I don't know. They certainly have the money to pick up a shortstop.
Let's make a bet right here.
To pick up Tulo.
Who's a better shortstop this year? Well, this will be this is one of our over and unders. We'll have to remember it. Who has higher F4 this year? Tulo or Galvis?
No, I'm not signing up on that because I'm not saying that
put your money
Tulo
where
is
your
going to
mouth
be
is.
good. I did not say that Tulo's going to be good or even healthy for 30 games. I'm just saying it would make sense for the Pirates to pick him up.
Then it doesn't make sense. If you won't go on the over and under on him and Galvis, it doesn't make any sense.
Classic for me that it says I'm saying it's only money for the Pirates. But it is. That's all you're losing at that point. It's money. It's a low-risk move.
No, it's more than money. It's a roster spot. It's a shortstop that could play. If I'm signing Tulo, I'm signing Galvis also. And the Pirates won't do that.
But Tulo, the Pirates probably would, but I don't think Tulo would. Tulo wants to start.
That's a good point, too. He probably wouldn't sign here. That's a valid point.
I'm right. So
maybe not.
So
that actually could be in his favor because he could show he was healthy for a full year when he might have only played 70 games.
Right. Or you sign him first and say, it's shortstop's yours, and then you go behind his back and sign Galvis and say, Galvis is here. You play some
shady ass Neil.
And then You just say, yeah, Galvis is going to play second, Troy, and then when Troy goes down, then Galvis goes play short.
No, you tell Troy he's playing second. Remember, he would play another position.
Did he say that?
Oh yeah, he did. He said he's open to that. So what if you sign him to be our second baseman? I'd be down with that because you have, you know what? That's a scenario I could do.
Gonzalez,
if you sign Galvis and Tulo, and Tulo is your air quote second baseman because you have Frazier who could back him up. I'm more comfortable with Frazier than Newman. So I guess, you know what, in that sense I could see a scenario, but only if he plays second.
Anyway.
Not short.
At that point, just sign Marwin Gonzalez and he can play every position.
I'm down with Marwin, but hey, it could happen.
Right. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. Just Freddie Galvis doesn't really like none of these, like, you know.
No, I mean, Freddie Galvis, right? He's just a guy to me, you know.
Galvis is definitely, I mean, he's durable. That's like his most probably best asset. He's played a ton of games the past 3 years.
That's why your article when you said did the Pirates miss the boat on shortstop was correct with Jordy Mercer. All these teams have really good shortstops, but the Pirates, and they still don't.
Right. That's why Troy Tulowitzki could change that.
Nope, that's going to go on the list of all these bad shortstops still.
Beside him and Donaldson, that'd have been funny. Just have an old broken down left side of the left side of the infield.
It's August 15th and we lost our whole left side.
Right.
And then Gung gets another DUI somehow. That would be the Pirates' luck. Let's wrap up the show. One last thing. So the Pirates, ex-Pirate alert, Andrew McCutchen signs with the Phillies. 3 years, $50 million, Ryan.
Back in the state. Gee, 3 years, $50 million. Where have I heard that offer before?
Let's talk about it.
Oh,
Your beard's weird.
Oh, wait. That was exactly the extension that I said to offer McCutchen like a year and a half ago.
All right, so let's talk about that. So you are correct because we discussed this in text form. So yeah, I remember specifically as well. You were talking, let's offer Cutch 3 or $50 million because I was saying let's not extend Cutch. I don't want to. It's going to cost too much. You said give him 3 or $50 million. But Ryan, my thing was I said he's not going to take it. Like he's going to laugh at a 3 year $50 million deal.
Well, he took it.
I know, but I think this goes in my favor some more because, again, he was seeking an $80 million deal. So if he was saying, I'm going to get 5 for 80, million, wasn't he? And the Pirates came back and said, we'll give you 3 for 50, I think he's going to say no still. Like, I think we're both right. Because you nailed the money part, but I said he would probably laugh at it, which he wanted 5 years for 80. So I don't think he would have took the 350 for the Pittsburgh. He would have went out on the market and then found that he was giving 3 for 50 and took it, which could have been the Pirates if that's what they were going to do, but obviously it's not at this point. But yeah. But I mean, are you shocked? 350?
No, I'm not shocked that he got that in free agency at this point. I figured he'd get. I mean, look, McCutchen, he's not the defender. You know, he's not going to be center field. He's going to be corner, and I don't even know how well he is a defender at that point at the corner. But as far as the bat, I mean, the bat still plays. It's definitely above average. I mean, he's been 20% above average with the bat for the last couple of years, and I mean, he's
really getting on base this year too.
Yeah, and he's not MVP Cutch, but I think he's a pretty good Cutch. And like I said, we talked about this with Polanco going down. The Pirates should go back out and sign McCutchen, and then once he plays while Polanco's out, and then once Dickerson is gone after the year, then he can he's there. Mm-hmm. So we talked about that. But I think Cutch is still a productive bat. I think even in Phillies Park he'll be good, and he's back in Pennsylvania, just on the wrong side of the state.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I don't know. The Phillies have done a lot of moves this year, and I'm not really sure if a lot of them were for the better. And I can't believe the Mariners took Santana off their hands, and then they traded him to the Indians. But anyway, I don't know. Dude, that outfield, because now they're saying, like, Harper, they're still going after Harper. Like, that outfield defense.
I feel like the Phillies are doing too much. I feel like they're doing too much. Like the classic, like, just building through it. Like, they got good, and now they're going to spend stupid money, and I think they're going to spend their money stupidly. I really feel that way. Like what they're just going to build through free agency, get all these contracts, and then like in 3 years, they're going to be god awful.
Could you imagine that outfield defense with Harper, McCutchen, and then what? Exactly. Herrera in center?
I think they're talking about getting Brantley too. Like the talks I'm hearing was they're like trading everybody to clear room because like getting Cutch didn't say like we're not getting Harper. Getting Cutch was like, oh, now we're definitely getting Harper because look what we can do and let's get this left-handed bat in here. And like they're talking like, well, if we get him, then let's go get Brantley. I was like, what are you doing? You're getting a lot of guys that are not playing that well.
Let's get all the outfielders
aging, and you're just gonna have all these contracts tied up and not the performance that you want. And I don't know, man. Like Arrieta's up there too. I mean, that's
Yeah, anyway, they're doing a little too much. I think
to me, I feel like they're doing it's like the classic Redskins. You know,
right?
Like they just go out and get these like contracts and just be awful every year.
Right. But I mean, McCutchen. I mean, it's fun. It's just funny that and who knows what McCutchen would have done. Obviously, I don't think the Pirates really offered anything. They were trying to trade him basically for a year, and they waited too long.
Yeah.
But if they offer the $350, I don't know. McCutchen, obviously, we saw when he left, like, he lives in Pittsburgh. He's raising his family in Pittsburgh. He says he's a Yinzer, which my apologies, Cutch, but yeah, he said he was a Yinzer, and he said he loves Pittsburgh and he's staying there, and they're going to raise their family.
I mean, he named his son Steele.
So maybe they gave him a 530, 560, and he takes it. I don't know. We'll never know. But a year later, and I don't think his play really. I mean, if anything, I think, like you said, I think he solidified himself this last year. That's saying like, hey, even though I'm 30, like 2016 year was basically a mirage where he was basically almost a league average hitter. Like he's still a pretty good hitter. The bat still plays. So I think that proved something out there to other teams and maybe even to himself. And yeah, he accepted a 3-year, $50 million deal now. Just I don't know if he would have done that 2 years ago. And now he's going to be the enemy in Philadelphia. Still not in the division though. So
yeah, no, but good for him. So I'm happy for him. And,
Still a decline,
though. I mean, it was a decline, but it does make a lot of sense. I mean, he went from a 6 WAR to a 1.1 WAR in 1 year. So, I'm sure a lot of people were worried on what is Cutch. So the fact that he had 2 years of about 3 WAR, it's like, okay, I know what he is. He's a good player. He's not going to be MVP anymore, but I'm cool with that. And so I think like when we talked too about one of the options, like Cutch could come back to the Berg, I think we actually said like a 345 would get it done. So we weren't far off, in his free agent contract for say this year as well. You got 350. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate that move at all for the Phillies. It's just all these possible corresponding moves with them that might be too much.
Right. But I don't think we're ever seeing. I don't think MVP Cutch is coming back, but. Yeah, he's still pretty good, and we'll see in Philly and everything, and we'll see him twice a year when they play him. But I don't know. Good for him, and go Dickerson.
Go Dickerson. All right,
go Dickerson and Chisenhall. Stay healthy, Chisenhall.
Please. All right. Well, I think that wraps up our show. Right? Do we have anything else?
Nah, I think that's it.
All right. Well, then, so like we said earlier, there will not be a live show this Thursday, but next Thursday there will be. And we will have a special guest since Ryan's not going to be on until about the spring training. So just so you know, it should be Smitty from Around the 412 will be with me.
Oh, he released it was a secret on Thursday. Now it's not a secret.
Well, it wasn't confirmed on Thursday, so.
Confirmed, though.
It was a secret to Smitty on Thursday as well.
Well, that episode will be trash then.
So, so check that out next Thursday. I think it's like December 27th or whatever. Let us know what you might want us to talk about. And definitely, again, come join twitch.tv/North Shore 9.
That's right. It's lit.
But until then, we'll be back next week for the podcast. So, bye-bye.
Can't wait.
Peace.